over the course of 6 years of playing a tomboy and working in a sausage factory, I am so surrounded by men and testosterone that I've developed much more of my girly side.
Yeah.
And so it's like the character stories and the romance and the sweetness of our show that I'm really more into.
Yeah, you're more, this is a cool story. It's like, this is your first speaking job, is that true? In acting?
Yes, this was my first speaking role in film or television, and
you just auditioned and got it.
Yeah, and yeah.
It's interesting. That's really cool.
Well, I was actually doing what was, this is going to sound ridiculous and nobody believes me, but that's okay. It was a psychological experiment to, you know, put myself out in the world and be bold and be brave and try new things and go where no man had gone before, as much more than, you know, an attempt to become an actress. I was auditioning to exercise muscles of confidence. And I did my first audition in January 2004, and in March of 2004 I was in Hawaii filming the pilot of Lost, and then
the rest,
you know,
is the rest. Yeah. So just like, what do you mean a psychological experiment?
Well, I had spent 5 years intentionally being a wallflower, which was somewhat unnatural for me. I'm not the quietest or meekest person, and I had somebody say to me, why are you doing this, and what are you hiding from, and, you know, why don't you exercise muscles of confidence and boldness and be more yourself, let your spirit soar. And at the time I was doing commercials and extra work to pay my way through university, and I decided...
And heavy drugs. Yeah. Yeah. And you went to the desert somewhere and you found yourself.
Exactly.
And, no, because I heard stories that you would go to a place and pretend you're a different person and like talk differently and have different friends. Like, you really took it to the next level.
Well, that wasn't for acting though. That was just for my own edification. Well, when I was a kid we moved a lot, and then when I was in high school I stayed still for a long time, and I must have gotten a bit of like fever, you know, whatever it was that makes you want to change, because I decided, I looked around me and I saw people who were different than me and interesting, and I decided I wanted to try to be them. So I would move towns, because you can't change who you are when people know you already, and I would take on a kind of a new... I mean, I wouldn't, you know, suddenly put on 50 pounds and pretend I was a man. But I would like change...
I've been doing that for a year and a half now. It's worked. People are buying it.
Really?
You believed it too, right? Yeah,
I did. I'm a little uncomfortable
that's
now.
Really, no, sorry about that.
Okay.
No,
anyway.
That's really cool, though. That's a cool story, because it's something totally... I've never heard that story before of anyone doing that.
Well, there you go. You have now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you grow up quickly, I think, if you do stuff like that, because you go like, oh, you start figuring people out and you get into the science of knowing what other people act and think and react.
Yeah, and I was actually surprised to find that the quieter you were and the less you said, the more people like you.
Isn't that right? That's interesting.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the Lost is coming to an end, and I'm really concerned about this. I'm upset. Are you sad? How are you feeling?
You know, I think we are all on the show. We're yo-yoing between ecstasy and misery and apathy. You know, it's somewhere, you know, all of those things, because obviously the show was our life for 6 years, and it defined us, and it became a huge part of the Hawaiian family that I created through that show is something I'm going to miss miserably. And at the same time, how exciting. The world's my oyster, and I can go and try new things and go wherever I want.
Yeah, gosh, we're going to so miss it. I mean, but when you're filming the show, you're living in Hawaii for 9 months out of the year or something like that?
Yeah, it started out 9 months, and then it became 7 when we cut down to 16 episodes. And yeah.
So, I mean, that is really your life. You live in Hawaii.
Well, I did live in Hawaii, and now I am essentially homeless. I'm a gypsy a bit, living out of my suitcase, and unemployed. I was filling out a form at the dentist the other day, and I realized when they said, put your address and your occupation, that I was homeless and unemployed, because I don't have a job.
Both ways, yeah.
And I don't know where I live.
Yeah. That's weird. Want to be roommates? Don't answer so fast. Think about it. Yeah, think about it. Hey, did you have a big rap party and everything? You must party hard in
we have the champion party crew. Our crew can kill anyone who thinks they can party. If you want to have a party off, I would challenge anyone to a party off with the Lost crew. They're amazing.
Late night, I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? We'll destroy anyone.
No, really. Trust me.
Dude,
you guys think you're badass.
We don't stop partying.
I mean, you've never partied in the jungle or in the back of a 40. Like a big equipment truck, or in a a hatch or anywhere.
You did not party in the hatch. Come on, did you? Yes, you partied in the hatch. You can't say.
You so wish you partied in the hatch.
Oh my gosh.
You are so jealous of hatch parties.
Yeah. If they had a hatch theme restaurant go around, a Lost theme restaurant,
you'd frequent.
I do shots in the hatch. Absolutely.
Would you come out there?
Yeah.
You like, as in, I don't know, I'm just still hooked up on this whole you're pretending to be a man thing. I'm just wondering.
No, that was...
There was anywhere
I was
that would
acting.
Make you
I actually am a man.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But still, it's a platonic roommate, if you want to think about that. Yeah, it could be totally...
Well, it factored in. I was thinking.
Like, well, I am rooming with a girl, so yeah.
No problem.
Darn. Yeah, so interesting. I want to... It's the last of Lost Come to a Season series finale.
Sad
so
but true.
There's a lot of questions that are unanswered.
Yes.
And I know you can't even just give us big, long answers to all these things, but I think we got to find out some answers right now. It's got to be done, and I'm the man to do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
I'm just going to run through a quick list of questions.
I'm focused.
Now, you just say the first thing that comes into your head.
Okay, ready.
Here we go. You ready? Jack or Sawyer?
Jack.
Are more people going to die?
Yes.
Ben Linus, good or evil?
Both.
Richard's eyes, real or guy liner?
Totally real. We cover them with cover-up.
Really? Does anyone get off the island?
Yes.
Jack, with beard or without?
Totally without.
Hurley, can he talk to dead people or is he just crazy?
He can totally talk to dead people. He talks to them in Spanish.
Why did Walt disappear? Because he's not important or puberty?
Puberty.
Dharma Initiative or Dharma and Greg? That was a curveball.
Dharma Initiative.
And finally...
Initiative.
Seriously?
Final answer.
Seriously? Jack or Sawyer?
Sawyer. Jack. Sawyer.
Very, very good. Thank you so much, my pal. You're going to come back and bring me a sousaphone next time.
Yes.
The last episodes of Lost airs Tuesday at 9 on ABC, and the big 2.5-hour series finale Sunday, May 23rd. Evangeline, Lilly, everybody. Kenan Thompson joins us next. Come on back.
Isn't it a little late to be selling lemonade?
Well, we're out here in case anybody forgets to bring some Mike's Hard Lemonade in there.
There should be more to a party than just beer.
Why?
For one, Mike's is a great way to switch things up from beer. And two, Cheryl over there doesn't even drink beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Who's Cheryl?
I have no idea. She just looks like a Cheryl.
Yo, Cheryl!
Don't forget the mics. Lemonade.